World War II was not only fought with tanks, aircraft, and soldiers. It was also fought in whispers, coded signals, and moments of quiet courage hidden far from the battlefield. While armies clashed in open combat, a secret war unfolded in the shadows, where a single message could change the outcome of an entire campaign, and one person, working alone, could influence the fate of millions. These were battles without gunfire, victories without medals, and heroes whose names were never meant to be known. In this hidden world, spies became some of the most powerful weapons of the entire conflict, shaping history without ever stepping onto the front lines. Many spies did not look dangerous. They blended into everyday life, walking through busy streets, riding trains, working ordinary jobs. To the public, they were just civilians trying to survive the war. In reality, they were carefully observing movements, listening to conversations, and memorizing details that could alter military plans. Information was the most valuable currency of the war. A single document, map, or coded message could reveal troop movements, attack plans, or weaknesses in enemy defenses. Spies risked everything to obtain these secrets, often knowing that discovery meant imprisonment or death. Messages had to be hidden in creative ways. Invisible ink, coded language, and seemingly harmless letters allowed spies to pass information without raising suspicion. What appeared to be ordinary writing often contained details that could determine whether an operation succeeded or failed. Radio communication connected spies to intelligence agencies hundreds or even thousands of kilometers away. These transmissions had to be brief, precise, and carefully timed. Every second spent broadcasting increased the risk of detection, turning each message into a race against discovery. Checkpoints were among the most dangerous moments for spies. One wrong answer, one inconsistent document, or a single suspicious glance could end everything. Remaining calm under pressure was often the difference between continuing the mission and never being seen again. Double agents were among the most surprising figures of the war. They pretended loyalty to one side while secretly working for another. Their greatest weapon was trust, and once earned, it allowed them to manipulate decisions, feed false information, and quietly weaken entire operations. Some of the most successful spy operations involved deception on a massive scale. Fake armies, staged equipment, and false intelligence convinced enemies to prepare for attacks that never came. These illusions redirected forces, delayed responses, and saved countless lives without direct confrontation. Technology played a crucial role in espionage. Hidden cameras, miniature devices, and secret tools allowed spies to capture information quickly and discreetly. These innovations gave intelligence agencies an advantage that traditional reconnaissance could not always provide. Resistance networks formed across occupied territories, made up of ordinary civilians who chose to fight in secret. They gathered intelligence, sabotaged infrastructure, and protected spies moving through dangerous areas. Their courage often went unnoticed, but their impact was immense. Escape was never guaranteed. Many spies were forced to flee through dark streets, unfamiliar cities, and hostile territory. These moments demanded quick thinking, courage, and luck, as capture meant interrogation and the end of their mission. Intelligence gathered by spies did not act alone. It had to be analyzed, verified, and transformed into strategy. Military leaders depended on this hidden flow of information to make decisions that shaped entire campaigns and altered the balance of power. Some victories were silent. No explosions, no gunfire, no dramatic announcements. Instead, enemy plans failed, attacks were misdirected, and defenses held strong because spies had already tipped the balance long before the battlefield came into view. The tools of espionage may seem simple today, but during the war they represented innovation and survival. Each device carried risk, and every use brought the possibility of exposure. Yet without them, intelligence operations would have been nearly impossible. The most surprising spy stories of World War II remind us that history is not only shaped by visible battles. It is shaped by choices made in silence, by people whose names were never known, and by actions that changed the course of the war without ever appearing in photographs. Their legacy lives on in the lessons they left behind.